All right, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Friday, October 16th, and today is one of our themes, Fitness Friday. I want to change to Fitness Friday, and we'll go from there. But anyway, I'm going to get right to it real quick. Our morning quotes: don't limit yourself. Many people limit themselves to what they think they can do. You can go as far as your mind lets you. What you believe, remember, you can achieve. Corny, but it's so true, man. The more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. Don't forget to check out IOPPS.ca, daily jobs for your daily jobs. And my nephew's Eston's Crazy Corn on Facebook for your popcorn. Also, our friends at Canine Action Project on Facebook. And the newbies we're supporting, Save the Res Dogs on Facebook, Instagram, and SaveResDogs.com. Also, don't forget to to check out my draw. Chase the Ace, Treaty 6 draws every Thursday at 7 p.m. We gave away $1,100 yesterday, so that's pretty badass. All right, you guys, welcome to the Friday show. Oh, Michelle, you're going to like this one, and I'm going to need your input. Good morning, Michelle. And anyway, to my left, we have a guest today, Sasha. Welcome, Sasha.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, she's mad that she's up this early this morning. No, I'm just kidding.
Not really, a little bit.
Do you get up early? How early do you get up?
I'm a seasonal morning person.
Oh, really?
In the summertime, when the sun comes up early, I'm ready to wake up. But now it's dark when my alarm goes off, and it's not easy to wake up.
Average 7 o'clock?
Yeah. My alarm starts at 6, and I snooze until 7.
Right till 7. Yeah. No, I used to be an 8 o'clock guy. Just kept it around 8 o'clock. But now this last month and a half, I've been getting up at 6 and 5:45, and I love it. I love it. It makes me feel like you can accomplish so much now during the day. Like that extra 3 hours that you can do stuff is unreal.
I know. Well, I haven't finished that 5 a.m. club book. I'm halfway through, so maybe when I finish it, I'll be able to wake up earlier.
I literally, when I was driving, remember I was texting you there. I wasn't texting and driving, folks. I'm not going to say that live, but I was texting Sasha, and yeah, because I know she was doing the 5 a.m. club, and then I downloaded on ebook, and I literally only did 2 chapters, so I'm into 2 other books right now. I don't like reading; I like just listening. Is that your dog in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah, my cat just tried getting up on here, but anyway, today we're going to be talking about some Fitness Friday. Next week we're going to have hopefully a regular will be Joel Peterson. So today we're kind of just covering, and I was supposed to have another guest, but we're going to go with Sasha here. I was supposed to have 2 guests, and Sasha is one of them. The other one couldn't make it. So the reason I asked Sasha onto the show this morning was because she's into fitness. She's always posting on her Snapchat, like, and her other stuff, like about in fitness. So I figured Matt should be perfect for the show. So I thank her for waking up that extra half hour to get into the show. And yeah, so there we go. So let's talk about your fitness. I'm not a fitness guy. And that's what I was talking with Joel. He was on on Wednesday, and do you know him, Joel Peterson?
No, I don't.
He's an ex-cop who turned into he does his fitness 2J2 thing.
Oh yeah. No, I know of him now.
Yeah, so he's hardcore into fitness, man. He's like an older guy, and he's just in shape. So we decided we're gonna do Fitness Friday. So anyway, let's hear about you. Let's hear about your fitness journey.
My fitness journey. Well, I wasn't always into fitness. I didn't really get into it until probably when I started dance, which was about, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. I've always wanted to learn how to dance because I never really grew up with like dance lessons and stuff. So when I was old enough to do it, I actually challenged myself. I always looked at the people who would perform. And so I challenged myself to join a performance team. And then there's a year-end showcase where there's like a huge festival with a whole bunch of artists coming. And usually the performance team would perform there as well. And I just that kind of tied into my fitness goal because I wanted to be fit and healthy, and I wanted to be able to present myself in a way that I saw other people present themselves. So I started researching how to eat properly. I didn't really know how to do that. And then I started going to the gym. I had a gym partner, and we would go probably about 4 or 5 times a week. And I just kind of like learned that way and trial and error. But then I set a goal, and then within about 10 months, I reached the goal. And then by that time, it was such a habit of mine, and I liked the results. So I just stuck with it.
Because you did keto, eh? I remember you posted about keto.
I tried keto last year. There's this local entrepreneur, and she does KY fitness, and she's from Saskatoon, and she's a very inspirational woman. She's young, she's in her mid-20s, and she's done professional bodybuilding, but she also does like nutrition programs for people. And I always see such good success, and she's just such a very wonderful person. And then she started advertising her keto groups, and they're like 8-week keto groups, and was kind of wanting to learn about it because the way she talks about it, there's a lot of benefits to it, and I thought maybe it was something that my body would respond to. So I just kind of tried it out. It was a challenge, but then I kind of decided towards the end of the 8 weeks that it wasn't for me because I like pizza and I like bread too much.
So you're not allowed to eat bread at all in keto? Like the
whole idea about keto is you basically, because right now the way like most people's diets work is the food that you consume, that stuff gets transformed or turned into glucose, which is the energy that your body uses and burns for energy. What keto does is it turns your body into a fat burning machine, essentially, because all of it's called ketosis, and the ketones is what fuels your body instead of the glucose. So you're eating a lot of protein and a lot of fat. So when your body's in ketosis, it's no longer burning glucose for energy. It's burning like fat.
Keto.
Yeah. So you're basically rewiring your body to burn a different type of fuel.
It looks actually good to eat keto, man, because it's like you can eat meat, you can eat like anything. With the other diets, and I hate saying diets because if you're trying to change the way you eat, that's the number one thing. And the reason I know this is because I've actually been through it, and I know pretty much everyone else has. The reason you don't say diet is because diet is short term. Diet means short term. Diet is just like really quick and then go back to normal, whichever it was which you're trying to leave. So what I'm getting to is don't say diet anymore. Say this is the way I eat now. But anyway, my buddy did keto, and he said he lost like 20 pounds. He's a bigger guy like me, but I mean, it's like, I don't know if I could do it.
It would be like if it's something you're curious about and you research it and you have the guidance of somebody who knows how to do it, then it's worth a try. It's not for everybody. For me, it wasn't necessarily sustainable, mostly just for the way my body reacted. It was just I just kind of had like stomach indigestion by eating like too much fats or whatever. I was just like, my body just didn't really like it after a little while. So, but it's a good way to actually learn about how much sugary things you might be consuming that you're not aware of. So a lot of things that have a lot of hidden sugars, like like if you use like flavored creamer, or if you're used to grabbing a cookie with your coffee, or instead of having a muffin with your coffee for breakfast every morning, maybe you have an egg on toast instead. Like it's making those little changes.
An egg on toast.
Yeah, it's like it's proteins, prioritizing proteins over quick donuts, muffins, things like that.
That's in keto?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you weren't allowed to eat bread.
You're not, but like if you're going to do keto, it kind of teaches you how to think about
improvise.
What you can fuel your body with instead of quick carbs that will burn fast, and you're basically spike your sugar and then drop.
Oh, that sounds like a wicked one. You know what I want to do? So we got a a fitness challenge on a reserve, and it's like some pretty wicked prizes. And that's December 15th is the due date. And I know as a guy, as men, we can lose weight faster than women because they're going on weight loss, and it's not fair. But I mean, hey, I didn't make the rules. I wanna put a challenge on here. Like I want to put my weight somewhere on here, and just like that'll be my weight every single day when I come on the show. It'll be like I'll weigh myself real quick and just do a challenge to myself because like I want to win the prizes, but I mean, same time I want to lose weight. I want to get in shape. Like I watch your stuff, and like we were talking about Tamara. She like I love it when people post on their Snapchats or their Instagram or their Facebook their workout stuff. A lot of times we skip it. Like I skip it lots, but I mean, there's times where I'll just sit there and then I'll watch it and I'll be like, "Okay, why can this person do it so all the time and I can't?" Like, what? Where's the motivation? Like, I'm trying to find motivation. So, what motivates you to do it every day? Like,
well, Tamara is a beast, man. I admire her because I see she's doing it every morning within her home gym and stuff. I'm like, man, I wish I had that. I probably would work out a lot more if I had it just in my house. But motivation for me, it's mostly our bodies are just not made to sit still. And I feel better, even though I don't always feel like I want to work out. I always know 100% after it, I don't regret it. Yeah. Even if it's just like lately, like with this whole COVID stuff, like motivation's really just not there anymore sometimes because you're home all the time. But I do it because I know it's good for my mental health and it just changes up the routine a bit. And even if I go and I do like 20 minutes on a cardio machine and I just pick a body part like my chest or my back or my legs, and I pick 3 or 4 exercises, I go through those reps, I stretch, I do, and then I leave. So it doesn't have to be like an hour and a half beast mode where you're like doing a whole bunch of crazy things. If you even just go 30 to 40 minutes, your body will move, you'll burn a little bit of energy, and in the end, you'll walk out feeling happier. So it doesn't take a big time investment. It's just knowing that you're going to feel better at the end, for me, is the motivation.
It's overcoming that, get your ass to the gym. But you don't even have to go to the gym. That's the big thing. And that's the thing I want to start pushing on here. We all can work out at home. Like that's the big thing. Everyone thinks is like, oh man, I got to go to the gym. And then like, shit, when you go in the gym, man, there's some like you're in shape, and then there's like some big dudes in there and you're like, damn, I don't want to go in there because sometimes you don't know what you're doing there. You're doing the old curl or you're just, I don't know.
It can be intimidating. That's how it was for me. When I first started, I was really scared, mostly because like I felt like I didn't fit in. I had no idea what kind of exercises to do. But luckily I had somebody who was coming to the gym with me and pushing me. Yeah. So every day after work, we go into the gym. And then before I had a chance to like change my mind, I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'll go with them. And it just became a routine. And we would check on each other. Like if they weren't feeling like going to the gym, I'm like, okay, let's go to the gym, but we'll grab supper after. Yeah. Like, just like if you have like little rewards for yourself, like, well, if I go to the gym, I will, go stop at Winners on my way home or something like that. Every day will be a different way you approach it.
Yeah, so. That makes sense, man. Like, rewarding yourself. Because when I was in my early 20s, mid-20s, I used to work out like every other day, and I would work out at downtown Saskatoon, that hotel, the Best Bro. Mm-hmm. And my reward was hitting that hot tub right after in the steam room. I always ran on a treadmill and did weights, and I looked at it, man. I was like, man, in like 45 minutes, I'm going to be able to chill out in there and go for a swim.
That's a good reward, a hot tub after.
Yeah. Just like Jamal here, he's got his own hot tub in his garage that he's always posting and relaxing on. So that could be, there you go, Jamal. No excuses. Now you can sit there and work out. So can you tell us, like, do you work out at home ever at all, or what?
I do. Well, back when we were on lockdown, I did start working out at home because I was so used to going. Well, I do like the kickboxing gym as well. And that's a whole different level of workout, but it's awesome.
We'll get into your kickboxing and your salsa. I want to get into, but for now,
For sure.
let's go with your home workout.
Home workouts. Well, YouTube was a good thing, and also a friend of mine, Natasha, she created a quarantine fitness group on Facebook. Just because she liked to stay active as well, like, and she has like a mom of kids and 3 kids and stuff, and she likes to work out too and stay healthy. So she got a bunch of us together, and she said, just to motivate each other, post a picture of your workout, and just so that we can work out at home and we don't have to sit around and be bored. So that was kind of my motivation. And then so I got creative. I went and I found YouTube channels that posted really good, well-rounded workouts that were maybe 15 to 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. And just buying basic gym equipment like a yoga mat. I got a couple light kettlebells, but they were all sold out at that time. So I only got a couple of them, like 10 pounds each. What else did I get? That's pretty much all I had really, was the 2 kettlebells and a yoga mat.
You couldn't get any fitness equipment during lockdown. Like everyone was just into the might as well work out at home kind of deal, like you guys were doing.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm trying to do, and I'm putting it out into the universe, hopefully on this show, that's what I hopefully we turn this Fridays into Fitness Fridays, is doing an online live home workout. Not me. I'll cheer. I'll cheer them on. No, but I will do it eventually. Because I want to show people, like, it don't matter what shape you're in, you can work out at home. And I keep trying to start this 20 or 100 push-up, but because I seen the challenge on YouTube, the 100 push-ups a day challenge. And within a month, man, some of these guys were like, they weren't changing, like, obviously big, but I mean, you could see it. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I want to try doing, just keep it up. But you can work out at home is what I want to push.
Yes, you definitely can.
And that's the motivation I want to do for myself and everyone else who's in, like me, that just like, I don't know. I say we're too lazy. I know a lot of people will say they don't have time, but I think that's bullshit, because everyone's got time no matter what. Unless you got a freaking 19-hour job, I know being a parent is a big job, but I mean, you always have time. There's time when your kids are sleeping. You can get up just an hour earlier, a half hour earlier, and do your thing. Right?
Yeah, there's always little pockets of time you can find, I believe. Yeah. If you're carrying the kid, do like 5 squats. There
you go. No, that's true. That's true.
Or if you're going to go check the mail, walk faster, or like do some walking lunges, or whatever, whatever you can to move your body in a way that will just, raise your heart rate a little bit. And It's not so much about aesthetics or looking a certain way. It's about keeping your heart healthy and your joints functioning properly.
So let's get into I want to get into the salsa dancing, and then we'll go into your kickboxing, because I know that has to be a big workout because of that. You always see on the celebrity things. What's that dancing show they do? Celebrity Dancing or whatever it is.
Dancing with the Stars?
That one, Dancing with the Stars. And you have all these people that were bigger, and then they lost all that weight.
Just from the practice.
Yeah. So I mean, how hard is it? How hard is salsa dancing? What is salsa dancing, and how hard is it? And is it obviously a good workout?
Salsa dancing it originates in Cuba. And it's kind of it's evolved over the years, and it's it's based from like a Afro-Cuban rhythm. And then there's a whole bunch of like percussion instruments, and it's a really good workout. It's a lot. It really makes you feel creative, but in terms of like exercise and getting you into shape, if you've ever danced for like a 4-minute song to a fast tempo salsa song with a partner, it's cardio is essentially what it is. And we've all done that dance for it. We went like this.
So can you imagine doing that for an hour or so? How long ever you guys do it?
Yeah, like spinning. Like girls have to dance on their tippy toes if they're wearing high heels, and there's a lot of things involved in it, and a lot of ways your body has to be in tune in order for it to dance properly.
So are you doing like a big sweat after practice?
Yeah. When I was on a couple of years ago, I was on like a more intensive dance team where we were preparing to go to Los Angeles for a big like international salsa festival.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you perform in those showcases and you have a routine, you have to run that routine perfectly. You have to be in sync. So, even though you see people performing on stage and it looks easy, the reason why it looks easy is because there was hours and hours and hours spent practicing and running it and fixing little mistakes to make sure that you are executing every move, every formation, every spin, head positioning, arms. All of that stuff takes a lot of fine tuning and a lot of hours practicing in a studio. So 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 times a week is what I would spend in the studio with my team.
Wow. And that's like, I'm hearing an echo here. Is that me or is that you? Heard that
Not
echo?
me.
Oh, anyway, yeah, no, it's like, I wonder if that would be a good exercise at home. Do they have like YouTube videos where you can just sit there by yourself and do the salsa dance exercise?
Yeah, well, like there's Zumba is a good like Latin inspired fitness class that they offer at gyms as well. But I found clips of them on YouTube. So like Latin music, and they basically just create a small little routine that you just repeat throughout like the whole song. So that's a good way to do it as well. But then there's also beginner salsa classes.
Yeah.
As well. And there's also lots of people to follow on Instagram. That's where I find a lot of inspiration for dance as well. There's a lot of teachers that share a lot of their knowledge, basic fundamentals and things like that, different styles. So social media, especially on Instagram, that's a great place to find things like that if you want to learn more about it.
Michelle posted even a 4-minute Tabata. I don't know what Tabata is better than nothing. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, do it 8 times.
That's like high intensity interval training, which is awesome.
Tabata?
Tabata?
Sounds like
I don't know how to pronounce it either.
Karate or something. But yeah, like 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, do it 8 times. Quick little sessions. I guess what I want to try to do here is push the home workout. I think that's what I want to try to do. I don't know what I want to do, but I think, on these Fitness Fridays, obviously I want to start talking about, the keto diets, and I should say keto lifestyle
changes.
And what else? What other kind of food thing is there that people go on? What's another one there that everyone was just pure meat all the time you eat?
That was Atkins, but that's just a different type of keto. Well, it's pretty much keto because all you're eating is meat. But maybe the focus with keto is to have a lot more fat too.
Keto sounds like the more fun one to do than the other ones because you're eating meat, right? And yeah, I want to check it out one day, but that one day hasn't come yet. I'm trying. You know what I'm trying to do right now? Intermittent fasting. I'm on Friday, so I started on Sunday, and because man, I'm one of those people that snacks all the time. And I can't help myself. And if there's cookies in front of me, it's over, man. Like, it's just like, why even fight it? And so I went to Montana with my friends, and they're hardcore into fitness, and they told me to go on intermittent fasting. And I've been following this Facebook group for the longest time, like intermittent fasting, I think it's called. And there's so many people that swear by it. So I'm doing it right now. I'm doing 18 and 6. So I eat from 12 afternoon till 6 because those are the hours I chose. And then I didn't, you don't eat for 18 hours. Have you tried intermittent fasting?
Probably not intentionally, but it's not something, I don't know, like I've thought about it. But the more that I learn about nutrition and things, and if weight loss is the goal, essentially it's just calories in, calories out. So however you decide to do it with keto or with intermittent fasting, that all at the very end of both of those plans is the amount of calories you're consuming in a day versus how much you're going to actually be burning every day. So like all of those tie into basically calories in, calories out.
Yeah, and that's where my laziness kicks in because I don't like my math sucks. I failed. I failed general math. So yeah, I don't want to count calories and everything, but I want to see. I'm interested in this Tabata with what she's talking about here.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready to work hard and burn serious calories with this full-body Tabata workout led by Equinox trainer Rainier Pollard.
That's right. We're going to have a great time today. You won't need any equipment, and we're going to...
Okay, just get to the...
It can't be that bad either. 10 more seconds
it's like it's
here,
a quick little workout.
Get through it, get through it. Pressure yourself, pressure yourself.
See that? Like this stuff you can do at home. Look at that. All you need is a mat.
Now, next up, we're going to get into a narrow squat. Both feet together.
Squats, yeah. So you're just working out at home.
Yeah. And a lot of like body weight exercises, which is sufficient.
Now remember what our...
See, like that's the... Oh, sorry. I gotta pause that. So yeah, that's Tabata. Is that what he said? Tabata?
Tabata? I don't know. I didn't listen.
I'm sorry, Michelle. I can't pronounce it. Tabata. Tabata. Anyway, there you go. That's Tabata that Michelle in the comments was talking about. Oh, look at this. She says, my friend has lost over 60 pounds doing intermittent fasting. Wow.
Wow, that's significant. That's a lot.
That's huge.
That's awesome.
So I wonder if Michelle, if you can answer this to me, is intermittent fasting, does it matter how many calories you take in, or is it like eat like a mad person during the hours you're allotted yourself, or what? Like you got to watch your calorie intake still? I don't know. Like I don't like my life focus is not fitness, and it should be. And that's bad, people. It's bad. We should always push, because obesity in indigenous communities is huge. It's like a big, and you know what? Never mind indigenous communities. It's like everywhere. It's becoming this big problem because chips and pop are so cheap, and to get water, it's like more expensive to buy than freaking, a 2 liter of pop.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, this is why I'm going to try to do my part. And I guess if I'm going to do my part, for fitness, I have to make myself accountable in front of everyone. So,
might be cool to like include like a nutrition tip with your Fitness Friday.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping that's what Joel does, but I think he's just going to do what I just showed there, like working out at home and stuff. But yeah, that's a great idea to do a fitness step here. She answered the question here. Always calories matter, and quality of calories matter too. 100 calories of greens and protein is way healthier than 100 calories of chips.
Yep.
Michelle used to own a fitness boot camp thing. That's why she knows a lot about fitness and what you eat and stuff. But that's actually a good idea. Nutrition tip of the day on Friday. It wouldn't be go for beer, because that's a lot of carbs, as everyone says.
Yes.
When I have a drink, I always put like whiskey or whatever, rum and water, and I don't drink any pop.
Yeah, no, I don't drink pop either. I stopped doing that a long time ago. I like bubbles, so I'll drink like bubbly water, and I'll put those squeezy flavors into it because I like the sweetness, because I love sweets, but I just don't like the amount of sugar that's in regular pop.
Hello there, Mr. Cloudy X, all the way from Twitch. We go live on Twitch. I've never been live on Twitch. I don't even know really what Twitch is.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, that is it. 30 minutes is up. It goes quick. Yeah, it's quick, eh? She's just like, what? Yeah. See, when I do my podcast and I do it in an hour, people don't know, how are we going to talk for an hour? I'm not interesting. And by like the end of the hour, they want to talk for another 2 because it's just so much stuff we can talk about. But Sasha, thank you for joining the IOPPS Morning Show Fitness Friday. And yeah, so every Friday from now on, it's going to be we're going to do shows like that. My goal is to do like a maybe 10 to 15 minute live workout thing where people can work out. Oh, real quick here. A couple last comments. Pop is so bad for you. It's crazy what it does to your body. Not good. Yes. And like, yeah. And I'm so happy my daughter doesn't like pop because we never let her drink pop and she just doesn't like it. So, oh, here's another guy, Corey, election counselor Corey. You said it, bro. Chips and pop are killer. I quit the garage for September and lost 13 to 16 pounds. Oh, the garbage you meant, you said. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Oh, here's another beast. Sasha, you guys should hook up on this one on Snapchat. She's always posting. We do Tabata with my students for brain breaks. She's a teacher. We also have staff wellness boot camp for our education staff 2 days a week. This is great for team building and relationships. I also don't go by the scale. It's how you feel. Huh.
Wow, that's a great idea for kids.
That is. I should relate that to my coworkers. So Michelle says, thank you, Sasha. You're a great speaker, very motivational.
Oh, thank you.
You put up your Snapchat here. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you, Michelle. I know you got to get to work and get ready. It's Friday. And any last words you want to say?
No, I think it was a really good conversation, and it'd be nice to have another one sometime soon.
Yeah, see, there you go. People getting addicted to coming on the live show. That's awesome. If you guys ever want to come on the Fitness Friday show, let me know. We are going to start next Friday doing, like I said, hopefully the live show working out at home. We're going to promote fitness. And I think what I'm going to do is put my weight on here somewhere. And then I think I'm going to try have a goal of, I don't know, I'm 267 right now. I want to hit like 220.
But keep in mind, if you're going to start working out and if you're going to gain muscle while you're losing weight, you maybe like do body measurements too, because the scale doesn't always tell you the whole story.
Oh, and there's your tip of the day. The scale doesn't always tell the full story. Actually, It's not good. It's not good to have a scale, right?
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
If it's there, you're going to check every single day, and then it can be discouraging.
Exactly. I was just going to say, from a mental health point of view, you know what? Right there, I'm going to suggest it. Don't put a scale, because unless you doctor's order, you need to be the certain weight. Don't put one beside you. Just like Sonia said, she doesn't use a scale because it could depress the shit out of you. Because everyone stands on that damn scale. They're like, oh my God. And then you're depressed. And then you get into this short-lived diet thing because you say diet and it's short-lived. And then I don't know. I don't even work out, and I'm just trying to say how it is. So, but it's true,
those
right?
are good foundations to remember, because if you're getting into it hoping to hit a certain number, you could hit the certain number, but maybe you got to go about it in a healthy way. If you want to build muscle, and you don't want to lose weight too fast, because then you might lose muscle while you're doing that. So there's a lot of things to consider, and you have to think about the goal that you want at the end of the day.
Wow. Good words, Sasha. Good words. Anyway, we got to go. I never like going over my 30 minutes, but this is actually a good topic because everyone's into it, and it's especially where we're at now. It's good for your mental health. So, yeah. But anyway, Sasha, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Just stay on here when I hit the end of live. That you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe. I know the numbers are up. Just stay safe out there. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. If you don't wear a mask, then don't come around me. No, I was kidding. With that, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday. Peace. Oh yeah, Monday is gonna be Mamba Mentality Monday. Boom. See you Monday.